Hey there, folks. This is Will K-Mac Vintage. I'm coming back to you now with another video on this Apple III on the keyboard. I'm gonna continue working with the keyboard um, and go on from there with it. The the I redid the metal, and you can see it now looks. You see, it is pitted, but there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, the metal is pitted, but I did wheel grind it. It's been repainted, and all the rust is gone. So, but not much I can do about that fitting. That's just the way it is. So anyway, so the what has to happen now is that this board's gotta get back here, and these are the screws for it. My fingers and hands are all white because I'm busy doing retro bright outside on the case on the plastic for this machine. I have it way down here because of the reset switch. Here it sits level on the desk. So give me 1 second here. I'll come back with it. So the reason why I gotta finish with the keyboard is that I was trying the 2 Plus keyboard on it, and I was getting some different characters. So I don't know if there is a mapping difference between the two keyboards. So I decided to go ahead and let's put this back together now, and then we can test it and see. It just means I got a lot of work because I have to solder it all. Oh boy, this thing is gonna be. This is the light bulb, and it's got 2 very small little holes for it to go in. If it'll even work, but looks like it's in. Yeah, they're in. Okay, so that's it. Now come the fun parts of putting these keys back in. So we just start with them. All else is good. They should fall right in place because they haven't been budged. Just snap them all straight in. If they don't want to go in, then I gotta look at the pins and the alignments. So two, two, two. Yeah. So far so good. So I have the plastic outside. I'm already done with the retro bright. I already washed them off. They're now sitting there to dry. I'll deal with that one later. So I didn't want to retro bright it too much because I don't want to alter the original coloring too much. So anyway, that's a day going. Day's going well. Oh, this one goes in the other way. This one too. And you can feel if both pins came through, so. I'm not gonna bore you with the soldering of these. I will pause while I solder. Still not feeling that hot though. I got some belly issues. So there we go. Yeah, you may think this is boring. Let me pause the video and I'll be back once I have all these in, okay? Including these two. So everything is in. Everything is there. Now comes the task of soldering. So I'll be soldering in a bit. I'm gonna have some lunch first. I'll pause the video. I'll have some lunch, and then I'll come back and I'll solder this, and then we can test it and see how it is. So I think this looks hell of a lot different and better, improved compared to what it was. Um, really, not much I can do with these keys. I'm looking at them to see if anything needs to. I mean, you can't really retrofit this here color. So they're just going to stay as they are. But eager to finish it up and try it out and see, because this would be one task, one big one done already. Um, good thing with the board works. I did some testing on the board today. I do have 8 bad memories, and unfortunately they're all 8 the actually 32K chips. So I'm gonna have to make some chips. I'm gonna have to make some of those 32s by piggybacking them. The good thing is I have the 4164 chips. And I have the 4116 chips. I do have the 16s. So I don't know if I can piggyback it with the original 16s. I should be able to, but because that way I don't have to cut that. I don't have to cut that 12 volt going in. Yeah, that might work. That might work. So anyway, this is my list with my chips on it. I'll be back, folks. Let me go eat some lunch and I'll solder this and I'll come back afterwards, okay? Alright, folks, I'm back just for a couple minutes here just to let y'all know I soldered it all, so everything here is now connected. Some of them that were a bit iffy, I checked for continuity and they're good. So now my next job is to look at the picture on my phone that I took of this, and hopefully I have a picture there, so hopefully I can put that back together the way it should be. It's gonna rotate on me. Let's turn off rotate. Okay, so I will start putting that together and I'll be back once I'm done with that. Okay, be right back. So I'm back here. I finished putting the keyboard together. I did do it. I mean, let's turn this back on. We get our beep. you can't see the screen, but it's doing the memory testing. I mean, I can do a control reset. And I get to the retry screen. I do the Open Apple control reset. That's to go into the monitor. Here, if I type in F6E6G, and it does type correctly, F6E6G. See, the one in the plus wasn't doing that, so this one is. So there is a difference in the keyboard and how they work with it. The lights, I think, is burnt out. It's not coming on, or unless I don't have it in. I mean, it feels like it is in the socket. If it wasn't, it would be moving a lot more. And if I wiggle this like this, it would be making contact. So I think it's burned, but I do have some coming. So if I do that F6E6G, it'll go into the diag. Oh, sorry. There it is down there. So I do have some faulty memory. It's fun. It's strange though how on the first screen I don't get faults, but then on the second time through it gives me faults. See, there's my memory faults. There, see? And unfortunately, those are all the 32K chips. 8 of them. 8 of them. And I already moved them to other banks, and it's not the bank issue. You see all these that I put the dot on? I moved them all to here just to check them. And yeah, it's 8, and then those other 8 are fine. So I got some piggyback chips to go make. See? So none of these 4116s are bad. All those are good. It's just the 32s. 8 of them. So now I have 2 options. I have 4164 chips, but the problem is I need 16 of them and I only have 12. Then the other option is I do have. Oh no, I have 39 of those. I have 39 of the 4164s. I do have some 4116 BP. And I don't know if I can do that jumper with that chip. Um, I'll have to look at it and maybe talk with Joe and see. But anyway, let me go back to my desk view. I may have to move this back. All right, so I was trying to get it as straight as possible for you. Yeah, I keep on hitting that all the time. So anyway, we seem to be pretty good with this machine. I have done. The other pieces are outside drying. I have already retrobrighted the keyboard. So that will sit right there. It's already nice. All the yellow is gone. And also already retrobrighted this and cleaned all this up. I need to get some new decals because my decals are totally screwed up. Okay, so this is all done. I did take out the metal, but I will put that back in and then tack it back down. So now I need to figure out what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna deal with the case, because I need to. Um, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna clean that up and everything. I did check the voltage on the back for this light, and there is voltage going to it. Just the light is not. I think it's burnt. Um, One easier to find out. Let's check if we have continuity across it. These things that you need an additional two edging hands for. No, I'm not getting no continuity. Definitely blown. Yep, definitely blown. That's right, not getting no continuity. So that will never work. So let's put that in the bin. Thank God, thank you that I did buy the other ones. So now, what do I do with this? Because the memory chip, when you're gonna go piggyback the 4164s, you gotta cut some legs and bend some other ones and do all this other stuff. So, um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there are 9 legs. 9 versus 8, so that's gonna be sticking out. That's for the other chip on top to get it spinning. It's actually row and column. I should be able to do it because then I don't have to snip. I don't have to cut. I wouldn't have to cut anything. I mean, I wouldn't have to cut that one pin, that pin 9 that is needed for the actually 12 volts. I wouldn't have to cut that. Um, then the ones at the end to join together, 8 and 9 that need to get joined together. I don't think I need to join them together. Because they'll just sit on each other and I just connect them also. So then if I use the 16s, the only thing I need to join together then, if I'm not mistaken, based on the information from Joe himself. What did he make the memory? Okay, okay, okay. Where did you make the memory, Joe? Where did you make the memory? Yeah, so it's been 4 and Alright, I'm just trying to see, I mean, I should be able to use the original 4116 chips. Piggyback them, leave everything, join all the legs except for 1, 2. Let me see how we did it here. Okay, I would have to join 1, 2, 3. I would have to cut 4. 4 and 15 would have to get joined in together. Well, I would need some wires to bring them into these two posts back here, into those two sockets back there, because that's a separate address. That's a separate row and column for the chip on top. Anyway, I'll have to experiment with it and then get back with y'all on that and see. But anyway, for now then, I have the keyboard done, so this is gonna wrap up this video. I mean, I'm next gonna work on this memory issue and see what I can do with that. Those 41164 chips, I do have 20 of them. So if I have 8 here that are bad, I'll need 16. So I do have enough. Or I could use the 4164Bs and just build it the way that they have it up here. The thing is, I don't have any of that solid core wire. I may have to use my other wire that I use for traces, but that's kind of soft. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna wrap up this video on this keyboard. This finishes the actual keyboard. The keyboard's completely rebuilt, completely working and in good shape. I'm happy with that. So my next experiment is going to be working on this memory. Remember I was telling you about my emblem plates. Yeah, you see, so this is the one that says Apple. It's in really bad shape. And then this is the one that says the 3. It's also in really bad shape. So I'll get some new ones from actually Creative Micro. And then these are the two for the. This is for the. This one that says the on. This is for the keyboard plastic thing, and then this is for the floppy drive that I have outside drying. So those are outside drying. So my next move now is work on some memory. I have a lot of memory to go build and piggyback, and hopefully I will not screw it up. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching. If you appreciate this video, click on the like, click on the thumbs up. Donations, would love some donations. I got my first one a couple days ago from actually Mr. Scott. He's the same person that I rebuilt that SC30 for, which I can do that too for people if they want. I mean, they sent me their old board, and hopefully it's not in too bad of a shape. Oh, something, there goes the Rifa. There goes that Rifa. I knew that was gonna come. Ooh, that smell. That scared the shit out of me. I knew that was coming, remember? I said it in a video. I need to recap. I need to change these actually Rifas. And there it went. So anyway. Yeah, I can do boards. I can do donations would be greatly appreciated. Check on the actually about section. It's there, PayPal. I don't have social media. I don't have any other ways. This is my only contact, and my email for the channel, which is kaymac, CAYMAC, vintage at gmail.com. You can reach me that way also. But for the rest, I don't have it. I don't have a Facebook page set up. I don't have a website set up. I don't use Discord. I don't use any of these other things. I don't have time for that. I mean, I'm busy enough as it is with the channel, repairs and that. So I think that should be good enough, right? So you want to reach me? Email. That's the best way to find me. And you want to know what's going on with the channel, YouTube, subscribe and turn on the actually notification bell. And I am going to start doing a couple more live sessions. I may be joining the group again on Sunday for the repairs and that, so I'll be maybe there too. Okay, all right, everyone. Bye bye. We'll see y'all later.